Good morning. I cut things off a little short last night. We needed to bring the sheep in. We are really close to lambing. We do not have the barn done, and I just don't want them outside. And then we had that ewe that got stuck in the fence. We needed to bring her in. So we didn't get the barn finished. We're trying to decide how we want to set it up. We're changing things around this year. We're trying to make the flow a little better, give more space to each of the groups. I am going to be milking this year. I refuse to take no for an answer. So we're trying to decide how to maneuver stuff from the barn to the dairy barn. So we kind of just stopped once we got the bunks up so that we could figure out how we wanted to maneuver stuff around, make some alleyways, basically just make it a little more user-friendly. So I'm hoping we can get that finished today and be able to get those ewes in, because I've got some that are so close. It's making me really nervous. So we got a new car. I got new to me. It's not new. And my husband has this obsession with personalized plates. So this is the one he got me for my car. And I think it's very fitting. I'm mom and a baby. I'm, hate to say it, but I'm really hoping that they're going to be 3 days late, because we are not anywhere near ready. Haha, buddy. What are you doing? Once again, it has been one of those non-productive days. We had to run to town and pretty much spent all day in town. And then just as we were coming down here, he got a call from Fish and Wildlife about the eagles.
Hey look, there's a sheep.
Plum?
Not sure why Plum's over here, but she's looking pretty good.
I know you're skinny now, but that doesn't mean you need to go through all the holes. Man, I got some that are ready to pop. We're having to let the sheep out tonight rather than in the morning like we wanted to, because we found out that their water trough is frozen solid, and it's one of those that continually gives them water, automated, that's the word, and it's frozen solid. So our heater quit working, and I'm really hoping it hasn't been that way for several days, but we noticed it today, went to town to get a new heater for it and forgot one. So yeah. So it's frozen solid. So the water is still dripping there, and so it's working. I wonder if it just didn't have enough something.
Here they need it. Because they actually like it.
They do like the moss, yeah. Well, and if we had them in here, I don't think it would have frozen at all. But we hadn't had them in here for 3 days.
Yeah.
you like me to grab it?
Only if you want to get your hands cold and wet and stinky.
Well,
I thought I could hook it.
it's breaking stuff inside.
That was my goal right there.
Okay. Is that where the heater lives, or just the...
Okay, so
Oh,
the heater down below,
it's working.
the one in the pipe is working.
And that one could just not be working because it wasn't plugged in.
Could be. Because it was part way out.
It was.
Like, just,
And sometimes it's just a little bit. So I guess we'll find out in the morning.
you know, what I'm going to do here is that.
There you go.
And then do the same over here so that it's not. So it's pushing it in, not down.
There you go.
Just like that. And I guess we'll find out in the morning.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, we got absolutely nothing done on the barn today. My anxiety level has reached about here. Now my ewes are typically late lambers. So I'm really hoping that holds true. Now I have like one or two that they'll lamb on their due date, guaranteed every single time. And so those two I need to watch, but I'm hoping the rest of them are gonna stick with what they normally do and be late, because I am not ready. And I don't know that I'm gonna be ready by Christmas. So I'm helping this ewe stand. Ned's been with her all day. Ooh, she doesn't like, nope, she was fine when he was laying next to her, but now she don't like him.
She doesn't know what you are.
But she still doesn't want to put weight on that back leg. And you can see it's a little puffy today. See how it's kind of swollen? Yeah, I'm talking about you and your leg. So he says her toe is out of joint. Whoa. Whoa, sister. Come on, stand. There you go. So it's,
Right in there.
yeah. Which is right where she had it hooked on the fence.
She had, the
Yeah.
wire was only around the one
Only
toe.
the one on the one toe, yep. Oh, she's going down.
She's got a freaking huge bag.
Yeah, she's not too far from lambing. What are we gonna do?
Get her thing of water
And just make her comfortable?
Yep, and in 3 days, hope she's starting to get better. Let me get water.
Okay. Ned, you gonna stick with her? Good morning. It is Wednesday and we're heading to check for babies. Yep, found the missing sheep. Well, our 20-minute put the sheep in has turned into about close to an hour. They just do not want to go back. So they keep circling. So now I'm cutting through the field and he's going around the field, and we're going to come at him from two different sides in hopes that they will go in the direction we need them to this time. And then I think it will be time to put the barn together. Still don't think I'm going to get my sheep in today, but hopefully we'll get the barn put together. And that way it'll be ready for tomorrow. Hopefully. So yeah, see them all running that way toward the highway. We need him to go that way, toward our place. They are finding grass, but it literally took them 5 minutes to get back into this pasture. And right there is why. Sheep wrangling at its finest.
Yeah, we're getting pretty lazy.
You know, four-wheeler's out of commission, and it's like 22 degrees out.
Oh, it's not that cold. Don't be a weenie. Be a weenie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Be a weenie because you're too lazy to walk. It ain't cold.
Says the guy who's honking the horn in the pickup.
I just like to make the neighbors wonder what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, we have a lot of that.
We have a lot of nosy neighbors.
Yeah, we do.
We have a lot of good neighbors.
We do.
Have a lot that are just.
And again, they just don't want to go.
Not today.
Part of it, it's sunny. It is warmer out than it has been.
Yep.
And I don't know that I can do good enough on this camera with all the bumping, but look at all the green grass.
And that's what the trouble
I
is.
mean, there is a lot of green grass in here. And
Come on, dummy.
Ace, that's what they want.
And it's starting to melt.
And it is starting to melt.
So they can see it, they can smell it, they can
Yep.
find it, they're
They
not
just-
having to hunt for it.
Yep, exactly.
Just have to jump the fence to get in.
Yeah, they've got it beat down to where they just walk over the fence. We should probably do something about these thistles.
Well, I think that's what we're doing.
Pasture Care 101.
Just drive around until you run enough of it over.
Oh, don't do as we do. We're pretty low maintenance and redneck around here. Yeah, they just keep going right back over there. It's like if they hide, we'll forget about them. So yes, they have this knocked down. trying to get up, and Ned still hasn't left her side. Come on, Mama. Her back leg definitely is messed up and hurts her. We decided to start with the jugs and get those set up so we can kind of decide how much room moms and babies need once we take them out of the jugs and go into the nursery. And then we also decided to change up how we're doing our jugs. So normally our jugs are, let's see, they're 4 foot by 8 foot. So normally we have them widthwise. Yes, we have them widthwise, so they're 8 long and 4 wide. So because we are trying to get more space for moms and babies when we let them out, we're going to do these lengthwise. So they're still going to be 4 foot top and bottom, and then 8 foot side by side. And we'll be able to get a lot more along this wall. And once we get those done, hopefully, we can kind of figure out how we're doing the rest of this, because my anxiety is about here right now. We are any day now. So that is our new pens. They will, doors open here. And then we're gonna put another alley right up through here so that these stop. And then the next pens will start over there, and their doors will open this way so that they won't be able to go past. Once they're in, they're in. Does that make sense? Well, our lovely neighbor called, and guess what? Sheep are out again, but on the other side. So yeah, it's so frustrating. I have got to get this fencing done, but now it's winter. And I don't know. The part for the loader is fixed. So he's gonna go pick it up in the morning, and then hopefully he wants to get the other side of that barn kind of scraped a little better where they're gonna be lambing. See, I think they're jumping somewhere in there. See where they're all, oops, kind of congregating down there. I think that's where they're jumping out of. And they're still moving into those trees. No, now they're all coming out. He's trying to stop them before they go any further that way, and get them to come back this way so that they can go through the gate down here. So the plan is to finish cleaning out that side of the barn that they're gonna lamb on, and then finish setting that up, bring the sheep in, and get everything separated. And then if the ground doesn't freeze a whole lot more, we can pound a couple posts and maybe get some fence stretched over in the other hayfield to keep the sheep from going down the creek.